Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queen's Wish 2. So last time we concluded our little tour, our exploration of the eastern part of the Northern Crown's Woods. We did end up hunting down those remaining wolf packs, and we also found one new location. Well, we also discovered Aram's Works and Terramon, but we knew about those. But we did discover another entrance to Raxham's Ruins, including a little arena, and I guess we're gonna have to return to that once we've gained a little more power, a few more levels, because that arena master is pretty tough. But for now, I think we're gonna head over to the Woods of Exiles, which we can conveniently just teleport to, and we have a couple of things to do here. Hello? This land is a refuge held by Haven. Okay. Some forest exiles. A sign by the path tells you that you are entering the Woods of Exile. Woods of Exile, Woods of Exiles, who knows. The forest is very thick here, though it lacks the constant, unnerving magical energy of the more menacing regions of the Crownus. The forest is crisscrossed with paths, old paths, worn in by decades of passing travelers. People have been coming out here to camp for a long time. Sometimes, in its more chaotic vessels, Haven allows refuges like this. Places where criminals and hunted people can go and hide for a while. Sometimes it allows crimes to go unpunished for a little while, but it is also a good way to prevent feuds and increase peace in general. Okay. I'm not entirely sure if that makes sense to me, but, you know, that doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. No one to talk to here immediately? I'm not an exile. You're from Haven? Yes. Okay. Another exile. BBB. Poor settler. Sure. Not just criminals on the run. There are a pair of huge trees in this grove. A long ladder ascends into the foliage above. Looking up, you see the underside of a sturdy log treehouse. Looking carefully, you see a little wisp of smoke rising from it. Okay. Well, let's see who lives here. The Silver Witch. Oh, really? For some reason I expected her to be at the end of some sort of dungeon, but I guess not. Whoops. You open the box and see that it is full of books. The Silver Witch's collection, brought from all over. They are mundane works, here to ease the tedium of her life. She says, "You're welcome to one of them, if you can help me. I need assistance." Oh. Okay, yeah, sorry about just snooping through your stuff. It's just something I do. I'm sorry. The Silver Witch. Oh, okay. With her own portrait and everything. The treehouse is large, stable, and tidy. There are windows in all of the walls, letting in plenty of birdsong. It's a peaceful refuge, occupied by a lone woman in her 30s. She has long silver hair. She's Roe, but it's hard to place her features. Gentle coast, maybe. She looks at you with a sad smile, unafraid. "Welcome, Prince Atantuo of Haven. I'm called the Silver Witch, and this is my refuge. I hope being here brings you peace, but hard experience has taught me that it will not." You know who I am? I mean, come on. Literally everybody knows who I am. "My whole existence is knowing things, though it never brings joy to anyone. That is why I'm here. I am cursed with farsight. My blessing is that I can make true predictions. My curse is that they never do anyone any good." Well, good thing I'm not here to ask anything on my own behalf. So I don't really care. So why are you called the Silver Witch? Isn't it kind of obvious? "My hair and my power. I have a true name as well, but I have made myself forget it. I gave up all of my old life when I abandoned it, when I found that nobody liked me anymore." Oh. Why don't people like you? "They can't resist asking me to use my foresight. Then when I do, they hate what I reveal." I mean, you could just not tell them. You know, that should be an option, unless your curse is also being completely unable to you know, speak out, to say out loud the things that you see. "Nothing makes people angrier than telling them a true thing they don't want to hear." No. Who gave you that name? "I can't remember anymore. Or I choose not to. Same thing, really." She looks out the window at the sky. "Sometimes they call me the Witch of Disaster. I don't care for that." Understandable. "Why are you in the Woods of Exiles?" "I came here to do my work. My farsight is my curse, but it is also my skill and my purpose. This forest of enforced peace is the perfect place to practice my craft." "How do you spend your days?" "Peacefully, Quietly. I visit and aid the other exiles. I enjoy the birds. Fried or stewed? Ah, well. Why do you do your work out here? Sometimes my words cause others to wish violence against me. Do you feel in any danger here? No. Haven forces peace on this forest, and the wise fear the anger of one who can see the future. Who knows, maybe I can shape it as well. I mean, I can't. I can't, but they don't know that. She smiled sadly. Wasn't there another question? Oh, I guess not. Okay, fair enough. I would like to talk about your predictions. All do. None can resist the temptation. Fat lot of good it ever does them. However, my aid has a price. Since you are a seasoned warrior and you act for Haven, I have a perfect way for you to contribute. Is there anything I can do for you? Not all who come to the Woods of Exiles have enough self-control to follow the rules. There are some who are full of violence, a tightly coiled spring. These mad cultists live in the caves under the woods. I ask that you face them. They might attack. They might not. I just ask that you look them in the eyes. Crazy cultists are allowed in the woods? Well, I mean, I guess technically everyone is allowed. All can come here. They are only punished by Haven if they attack others. Right. How can I enter the caves? There should be a tunnel entrance near here. Right, I guess I'll find it. Why do you feel in danger from them? I see things others can't. Did I not say? Anyway, they are mad. They can't accept my having this power and not submitting to them. Well, okay. I guess even though I'm not planning to ask on my own behalf any questions about the future, I'll still need to help her first. But that is, of course, totally expected. Almar, okay. Exiled Brigands. Are these gonna turn hostile? Why do I have a bad feeling about this? This camp is occupied by a small band of brigands, where they are trying to look like poor, harmless wanderers, but you can easily identify the outlines of weapons under their cloaks. Their leader rises to greet you. He is cold and unafraid. I'm Almar. This is our camp. You want to be an exile here, Haven? Find another camp. There are plenty of empty ones. Leave us. Who are you? We are poor travelers. We don't have to say any more, Haven. This is a safe refuge. I'm a Prince of Haven. You will show me respect. You know, if it was ever appropriate to to try and use my influence, my authority, I guess this is it. I mean, again, technically everyone's allowed in here, but, I mean, these people seem like they might be intending to cause trouble. In which case, I, as a representative of Haven, have every right to, decide to kick them out, with force if necessary. The brigands look at each other nervously, but they are row. They won't back down because of an insignia. Almar says, Prince or no prince, this is a refuge. By Haven's law, leave us. By Haven's law, leave us. Okay, I guess so long as they're not actively doing anything. I can't really do anything either. What is this place? This is a refuge, by Haven's order. We are allowed to be here and left alone. Okay, fair enough. This place is marked, though. Armed camp. Wait, oh, these are the armed people that I'm supposed to send the lady to. I didn't think that the way the quest was worded. Where is it? Watershella? Hiding in the woods of exiles to the west. You are to carry a message to her. There's a group of armed warriors hiding in the woods. I didn't think it was referring to literally the same woods. But these must be the people, obviously. Okay. Well, in that case, I suppose we're going to see exactly how this is... how this will play out if I do decide to send her to them. What's this place? This druid grove has been here for a very long time. It has also been unused by any actual druids for a very long time. Sometimes monsters lurk back here and hunt the exiles. Other times refugees come back here to party. Okay. Which is it now? Nice place to party with all the seemingly human bones strewn about. Behind this boulder you see a flash of orange, light reflecting off of wet stone. You bend down and take a closer look. It's a piece of amber. Oh, a free piece of amber. A very noisy cat. Demanding attention. Not now, cat. Can't you see I'm busy? I mean, she probably can't see. She just doesn't care. Because she's a cat. Anyway. 2 copper bits. Thank you. Way too generous. Yeah, that's the cave entry, of course. And Shella. There she is. Let me just quickly steal your stuff. No, I guess I'm not going to steal it. But she's going to leave. Wait, I couldn't even steal it if I tried, right? You cannot take stuff that's not yours while anyone's watching. But if no one's watching, you're free to take it. Right. Shella's camp. Why does the minimap look weird here? As if there was a passage, but they're pretty sure there is not. Anyway, let's see how this is going to play out. I have no idea what to expect here. Someone laid down planks under a cliff overhang, making a small refuge for people hiding in the woods. This woman has been here for a few months, but no longer than that. Her clothes and hair are dirty and unkempt, but she hasn't gone fully feral yet. When she sees you, she lets out a loud, barking laugh. "Ha, Havenite!" She looks at your insignia. "And a prince! What an appropriate surprise! I'm Watcher Shella of the High Letha. Come to this dirty end, as you can see." What are you doing out here? I ask myself the same question every day. I'm a watcher, after all. A strange business. I'm here for the same reason as everyone. I'm hiding. Why is it strange that a watcher is here? The watchers are the judges of the Rokaj, sent down by the High Letha to make sure we stay true to our values. Normally, we are respected. As you can see, that respect has limits. I mean, I can't really see anything quite yet. I am of Haven, if that helps. It doesn't. It was for speaking in favor of Haven that I'm trapped in this cold, wet hollow. Care to elaborate? Tell me about these woods. Haven't you seen enough? This is Haven's refuge, after all. Wouldn't I be telling you what you already know? Humor me. This is a refuge operated by Haven. People in trouble can hide here safely until they leave or starve. I shouldn't be ungrateful, but Haven protects this place to help Haven. How does all this help Haven? It lets you put troublesome people away without actually spending effort dealing with them. Then when they meet their fates, you can say you only helped. But again, I'm being ungrateful. I made my own problems. You said that you are in danger. I am hunted by the Geldnas, the Assassin's Guild of the Row. I only found out there was a price on my head by pure luck when I was doing watcher business in the Kranis. I was barely able to flee to the sanctuary here. Okay, so... I mean, I wasn't sure, of course, when I got the quest, whether they were actually after her and just couldn't enter, couldn't send anyone in here to kill her. I still don't see why they can't just do that. I mean, they're supposedly these super ninja killers, right? You'd think that they would be able to get someone to sneak in here, kill her unnoticed, and escape, and no one would officially know what happened to her, right? But I guess, obviously, we wouldn't have a quest if it was that easy. So, why are the Geldnas after you? I am unusual for watchers. I think that Haven is actually good for the Rokaj. I think we should cherish our deep truth, yes, but we should keep our treaty with you. This made someone angry enough to pay for my death. I don't know who. Where do you want to go from here? I would really like to just know more about her being hunted and everything, but okay. I believe the Geldnas are near this grove, waiting for me to emerge. If I could just slip away, I could go to the High Letha. They would never tolerate someone hurting a watcher under their care. Why can't you leave? Because the Geldnas followed me here. Their killers are nearby. I am not a warrior. I question and give judgment. Perhaps I can help you. She thinks about this. I am not proud. I want to go home. I will not refuse aid. I think there are armed warriors near here, hoping to kill me. If you can find a way to scare them off, I can slip out and travel home. More help than that I can't give. I only know that my would-be killers won't have given up yet. I actually have a message for you, by the way. There is a group of armed folk near here, completely unrelated to the armed warriors you just mentioned. You should totally just go and talk to them. They seem really friendly. Wow, this is... I mean, really? You know what? I'm going to pick this option just to see how she reacts, because this is just so stupid. For a moment, she actually dares to feel a glimmer of hope. Normally, I wouldn't expect a Geldnas trick. However, you are a Havenite. I don't know where this message is from. However, I know I can't stay here forever. Do you think this message can be trusted? I mean, I'm sure it's... Yes, I'm sure there are armed warriors, and someone thinks that you should talk to them. So, yes. I firmly believe that you will be safe. Well, the message is from Marco Estra. Never heard of the man. Oh, okay. I don't know if you'll be safe or not. Then I will stay here for now. I will have to endure. Thank you for visiting me. Okay, that was not quite as... I don't know. Productive as I hoped. So can I still try to help her get out of here? Perhaps I can help. I suppose I can just go ahead and talk to these people, and I'm gonna have more options now. Also, did there used to be a little passage up there? I just not look into that. It doesn't lead. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't see. It doesn't look like it could actually lead to much of anything. But I probably just did not walk far enough into that little camp. So I could just lie to her and say that I firmly believe that she's going to be safe, and that way help the Geldnas. Or I guess I'm actually going to have an option to help her instead and make the Geldnas angry. And hopefully... I mean, I'm obviously not going to just... you know... send her to her death, basically. And not just because she's apparently a friend of Haven, but, you know, just because that's clearly not the right thing to do. I just hope that even, you know, choosing to oppose the Geldnas is ultimately going to get me access to their headquarters. And hopefully, especially hopefully, in a way, you know, in a not very friendly manner. But we'll see. Hey, Elmar, it's me again. I guess the only option we have is to actually mention Shella. I mean, they obviously know that she's here. They're here because of her. They just can't officially attack her, but they're camping here to make sure she doesn't slip away unnoticed. As if there was only one way, you know, as if you couldn't actually walk between the trees somewhere off to the south and slip away unnoticed from, you know, some woods. It's not like this place is fenced in and this is the only exit. But oh well. I talked to Watcher Shella. Do you know her? The brigands look at each other. Omar thinks about this for a moment. We know the name. We might want to meet with her. Where is she? Why do you ask? We want to meet her. Why don't you go see her? This place is not very big. He doesn't want to answer. You ask a lot of questions. We don't have to answer. I think you need to leave these woods now. The brigands rise to their feet. Omar says, we don't want to go. We have the right to be here. Haven says so. We will finish our business. If you drive us out, Haven will betray its word to the row. We will make sure our people hear of it. You know what? Fine by me. If you don't go, I'll force you. Omar nods and sighs. For a moment you think he might be backing down. Then you remember that the row are full of tricks. That is why you're ready when they draw their blades and lunge for you. Omar didn't give a signal. The brigands just knew what he wanted. Ooh. Well, I think we have dealt with much worse than this. Quite recently, in fact. So, I'm not worried whatsoever. Guess we'll shoot this spellcaster first. In fact, why don't you go ahead and... the path is blocked? Oh, by the tree trunk there, I guess. Ah, that works. And stun resisted. Okay. That's not great, actually. Okay. No more of that nonsense. Evaded? Oh, come on. My beautiful special attack. You know what? You can walk up here. Make sure they don't attack our mage. Okay, she got attacked in a different way, but not a problem. Okay. Help deal with the minions first. Oof. Did resist the stun though, that's good. Okay, this guy is definitely gonna die, wonderful. Let's try this again. Confusion resisted, everything resisted. Holy crap. Okay. Battle medic. Yikes. Okay. Nice critical. %75% stun resist. 65 mental. Let's try one more time. Slow. Okay. There. Heal him again. Okay, that was a decent one. One final time. Come on. Slowed, confused, weak. Very good. And he's dead. Okay. Vulnerable. I like it. Also slowed. More vulnerable. And he didn't actually get a turn. Except... Okay, nope, never mind. He didn't. Okay, that did not start out very amazing, but honestly, in the end, wasn't so bad. The brigands are all dead. You search their camp looking for any signs of who they were. You don't find anything useful. That's too bad, but... I mean, we knew that they were part of the... or had been hired by the Geldnaus, I guess. Oops. Didn't need to do that. Really curious to see what this Marco Estra is gonna say. I did find some assassins. They're dead now. You tell her the tale. She's shocked. As she bundles up her possessions, she says, "They truly must hate Haven, if they dare to refuse your orders. This is frightening. I must carry word of what is happening to the High Letha. If anyone asks about me, I would appreciate if you tell them I was killed. It would give me time to escape." And then she's ready to go. "I'm grateful for your aid. Whatever happens, I will speak for you. Good luck." She leaves the grove. Okay. And now we can actually take this for what it's worth. Alright. Well then, I suppose we're gonna head to the underground to deal with some more mad cultists. I mean, we're a little bit battered and bruised, a little bit exhausted, but not too terribly badly. With a rumble and a shower of wet earth, the tunnel behind you collapses. Oh, great. Tons of dirt block your exit. You doubt this was a planned trap. Nobody is here, and the tunnel really was in bad shape. Alas, you are still trapped down here. Okay. I wasn't planning to escape, but that does raise the stakes a little bit, I guess. Oh, hey. Leaping lizard. And basilisk. Nice. Okay. Not sure why I decided to try its stunning attack from all the way back there, but, you know, fine by me. Ooh, good hit. Fireball. There's clearly something more behind the corner. But I'm not gonna get this lizard and whatever is lurking there. Will I? Do I? No. In that case, just go a poison rain. Good enough. Okay, second basilisk. Expected as much. Oh, a third one. Did not expect that. And of course, once again, our healer is stunned, despite 90% stun resistance. I'm starting to doubt those numbers are actually reliable, but maybe I'm just exceptionally unlucky. I guess I can believe that. Okay, definitely time to start some whirlwinding here. Well, I suppose we don't really have to switch positions here. Okay, stuns mostly resisted. Or actually all stuns resisted this time around, and all resisted again. I guess we really just did get unlucky the first time around. Please, could you stop it already? Jesus. There we go. Okay, that reaches pretty far, doesn't it? Hmm. 3. Oh, hey. Massive lizards. Didn't see you there. Or expect you. Huh. That works. Nice cleave as well. I like it. I should probably play it safe and apply some healing here. Yeah, I should. Kill it or not. Take out the small lizard. We haven't even seen the cultists yet. We're already using up a couple of resources here. But these things are not actually that tanky. Not as tanky as they look. Yeah. Not even close. Not even close to as bad as some other enemies we've been dealing with recently. Are you dying from bleeding? You totally are. Okay. That was a 12 damage bleed. Same as last time I checked, I believe. Oh, some healing. I like it. Okay. Yeah, in hindsight, I guess we would have benefited from some buffs here, but in the end... Oh, 3 energy back for this. Yeah, honestly, that went pretty well. Gonna have a sip of a healing potion here. Okay. You know what? Not so bad. Okay. Emerald salamanders. Poison rain and also possibly snake summoning, if I'm not mistaken. And of course there are a ton of them. Oh, hey, Grana's cultist, I see. We're actually dealing with the cultists here. Wait, what? Can you not? 2, 3, 4? No, that's actually too far away. Huh. I totally should have actually shot the cultist. Shot the cuttist. Oh, these don't have any health whatsoever. Oh, I do like that. Oh. She's not really getting away, though. I mean, good enough? Actually, yeah, this is much better than expected, because the game is nice enough to allow me to target the empty space. Very nice. Okay, poison rain. Poison rain, poison rain. Shoot this thing over here, I guess. Confusion and weakness, okay. You can't really do much from here, can you? I could cure the poison. But we're obviously just gonna get re-poisoned. And no one's taken that much damage, except for Chip, obviously. I think I'm gonna wait one turn before I heal. Okay, got more summons here. Step forth. Can you shoot from there? Nope, absolutely not. This thing is confused, but that doesn't mean that it's not gonna do anything next time. So, still work on killing it. There's the next poison spell, poison breath. Okay, was terrified, but it didn't actually run anywhere. You can take another step forward and... Very nice. Kill the second cultist. Swap to your proper weapon and... deal with these stupid snakes. Thing is, they're just gonna summon more, of course. But if we don't deal with them, we're gonna just get overwhelmed. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. Okay, and now... cure and heal. Okay, take out that one. Okay. Okay hit, I guess. And it's dead. Of course. Always more snakes. No, that's fine. Actually, you can shoot this thing and not actually quite kill it. Okay. Man, they're mostly just annoying to fight. I guess annoying beats actually dangerous. Although they're not completely harmless either, but, you know. Mostly wasting our time. But not wasting as many of our resources as they could, I guess. There, I guess we'll use some special attacks. Oh, wait, can you shoot it from there? No. In that case, just kill the serpent, I guess. Good enough. Same. Can you please come closer? No? Come on. Of course, of course. I knew it. There we go, finally. And you please go ahead and kill the serpent before it gets any chance to do something. There you go. Okay, single target heal for him. Not bad, and we get 2 energy back. Yeah, okay. More or less breaking even. So far, so good. Save the game. Oh, okay. And they're right here. Well, since it looks like we're going to be in combat momentarily. There we go. Do we have something like a cultist leader here? Doesn't seem like it. At least I don't see anyone immediately. But this is perfect for a nice little fireball. And it turns out that all of these people are actually extremely weak, hit point wise. Huh. Too bad we can't really get into the middle and do a whirlwind for maximum destruction. I guess if I really want to prevent this guy from potentially doing something nasty, I could do this. Never mind. Wait, surely there must be line of sight. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, we're not quite at the end yet, although this looks like it might just lead to some sort of exit. Come to think of it, where are we gonna emerge actually? Guess we'll find out pretty soon. Okay, a blessing. Probably a little bit late to make a difference. Healing strike for good measure. Oh, Cultist Growth. I didn't even realize that there was indeed a leader here. Okay. Whoops. Okay, he got to do something. But then I got to do something, and that was much more effective. The leader of the cultists shrieks and dies. His last words were a long streak of gibbering nonsense words. The Woods of Exile draw a lot of people. Some of them are mad and dangerous. Fortunately, violence in self-defense is always allowed in Haven's lands. Yeah, good thing too. Or else I'd be in trouble. Life ring. Plus 10 max health. Nah. Lightning orb. Looks fancy, but has nothing on our cold point orb. Nothing special at all. Yeah, just a weaker version. Oh. Okay. Who has some room? You do. Coins and furs. Right, I suppose selling stuff is one thing I forgot to do while I was in town, but we still have some open slots. Oh, and we came out in this clearing that totally wasn't there a moment ago. Alright, well, I guess we helped the Silver Witch. Hopefully she's gonna help us with both of our problems. I've dealt with the cultists in the caves. I already felt safer, for a short time anyway. You have done me a service. You looked in their eyes and then they reacted. Yeah, well, honestly, I didn't really give them much of a chance to react to anything. But they just went ahead and attacked us, so yeah. As she knew they would, you are sure. You may ask me what you want. Well, I would like to talk about your predictions. Let's talk. You have paid the price so we can speak of the times ahead. However, none ever benefit from my predictions. It's the nature of my power. Well, again, it's not for myself that I'm going to ask. I'd like you to hold this handkerchief. Give her Esme's handkerchief. She takes the blood-splattered handkerchief without surprise. She looks at it for a moment, then she throws it into the fire. The owner of that thing, she faces utter disaster if she continues on the path she is on. Can you be any more specific? The Silver Witch laughs bitterly. More specific than utter disaster? No, I can't. Doesn't matter. She will head proudly to the fate written for her. Anything else? Master Ognena of Iskale has a question for you. A request from power. That always means bad things for me. That is why I hid out here after all. But we have a bargain. Ask your question. She wants to know who torments the Rokaj and what she can do about it. Of course. How predictable. She has power. She wants to know who to bludgeon with it. Tell her not to fret. There is nothing she can do to change what is to come. In the rose game of chess, she is not even a pawn. Tell her that. I'm sure she will be thrilled. Well, I mean, honestly, Ognena didn't really seem too eager to get involved in any, hostilities or major events. So maybe she's not even going to be that unhappy about it. Didn't she seem kind of uncomfortable with the whole situation? I don't know. It might just have been my impression, my imagination. Well, I want to know what to do about the Rokaj. That seems a little bit vague. I get the impression that her powers are more about, I don't know, specific individual fates and seeing people's demise, mostly. I want to know what will happen to my family. You know what? Maybe I should not ask. Maybe I should actually heed her advice. It's kind of lame in a way, but on the other hand, it takes some restraint to not give in to the temptation, right? Never mind that in this case I feel like it's relatively easy to withstand. No, I think that's all I need to know. All right. You may stay and rest if you want. I do hope things work out for you and your family. Why would you say that? No, I kind of do want to ask. The only reason why I kind of want to ask anyway is because she might actually give me a quest somehow. But probably not, right? It's gonna be fine, I'm sure. You open the box and see that it's full of books. Yes, one of them is an old Cronus journal called Beasts of the Groves. It's handwritten and full of interesting notes about rare beasts. The Silver Witch says, you may take it if you like. You do. Of course I do. Because it happens to be one of the books on my list. Thank you. Well, I suppose I'm actually done here? Despite having dealt with a total of 3 quests, this is one of the shortest, or one of the most quickly cleared areas yet. Huh. I guess they're just not all created equal. Well, let's return to Iskale and turn in some quests, I guess. One should be in the in up here. Right? No. No, actually one was... Right, one was from Ognena, and the other was actually from our fort. Which I guess, yeah, we probably do have to heal before we try to tackle anything major involving combat. So, I guess it doesn't matter. I spoke with the Silver Witch on your behalf. Ognena actually regains some of her energy. Her head snaps up to face you. You did. You spoke with the Seers. Do you have an answer to my question? You don't need to worry. There is nothing you can do to change what is to come. There is a long silence. I see why those she spoke to didn't want to tell the tale. Whether she sees the future or not, she has a cruel spirit. This is not what I wanted to hear. It is not my way to hide while everything flies apart. And you, Prince? What do you think of this council? I mean, look after your people, be ready to act. Sure, that's always good, but that doesn't mean that she's actually going to get involved, right? I agree with her, this is a struggle between great powers now. Yeah, I mean, that is true, but still, local conflicts might, you know, break out, and obviously it's her job to look after her people. I guess ultimately what I say doesn't really matter. The only difference is whether I try to comfort her, I guess. You know what? No, ultimately I do agree with the witch. Let's be honest. Master Ognena shakes her head. That is the way of wisdom, but it is not the way of the Rokaj. Well, in that case, I'm sorry, but the way of the wisdom is always the better way. My Rasa, good and loyal, was murdered. Someone will answer for it. I'm no coward. I will do my part. Yeah, I mean, you do that, but that doesn't mean that you need to get involved in, you know, major politics and some sort of chess game of chess of powers that no one fully understands. Oh well, do what you think you need to do. Thank you for your effort, Prince, though I think it did no good after all. I will spread word that you helped. Well, thanks, I guess. I suppose if I had been nicer to her, told her what she wanted to hear, she might have actually rewarded me with an item of some sort. There's no other level here, no. So no locked rooms. I don't know. I guess she could have given me something, like, immediately as a quest reward, but I don't really care all that much. We did level up to 19, though, which, since I only recently consulted my my list of notes, my very short list of notes, means that we could technically revisit the northern part of the underworld, where there is an eye beast queen that was level 18 last I checked. So, assuming, yeah, she follows the rules that most enemies do, she should now still be level 18, while we have leveled up to 19. So we're gonna have as much of an advantage over her as we ever will, presumably. However, we're also probably, hopefully, going to be returning there to visit the actual Geldnau's headquarters at some point. So I guess I'll maybe wait for now until we have, you know, 2 reasons to return there. That being said, let's go ahead and talk to this Estra guy and see what how he will react to his assassins having been killed. I talked to Watcher Shella. I'm pleased. What was the result? I killed the assassins you sent after her. Would you already know that they're dead? I mean, technically none of them escaped, so who would have been able to tell him, right? Let's try to keep it as vague as possible for as long as we can. I gave her your message. Okay, the quest has been completed. And we got a Geldnau's dagger, apparently. It is a lie. Shella escaped. I mean, no, it's not true. I did give her the message. I did not lie. Shella escaped. Still, Marco believed... Oh, it is a lie. Okay, he didn't. I thought he said that. It is a lie. Shella escaped. Yeah, but, yeah, it is not a lie game, though. Sorry for the sudden silence. I'm not sure what that sound just was. You probably didn't hear that, but that sounded weird. Should probably go and investigate. Presumably something cat-related. Like most strange sounds I hear around here. Anyway, let's quickly finish this dialogue, though. Shall I escape? Still, Marco believes it. He's pleased to hear this. That does indeed square with what I have heard. Does it? What have you heard, exactly? Well done. You have earned this bounty. He gives you a long, vicious dagger. It is so rare for one not of the Geldnas to receive one of those. It is a great honor. This concludes this business. What happened to Watchershella, as far as you know? A tiny twitch of the eye. I have no idea. Marco has mainly told the truth to you so far. This time he's lying. Okay. Does the Geldnas have more work for me? No. They really don't like to speak with outsiders, and I'm out of messages. If you want to hear their thoughts from the source, you must go to Deep Post Analyze. Ah, there we go. So, I mean, you're not the first one to actually mention specifically mention this place to me, though, and someone actually literally told me that the leader of the Geldnas wanted to talk to me, but when I went to Analyze, all I found was a note saying that the time hadn't come yet, or something along those lines. So I'm not sure if this alone, without a proper quest, really means that I should go there now. And we still have the quest, right? That still points us here. That is so strange. Belong to the Geldnas. Tell me about the Geldnas. Why was I sent to talk to you? Yeah, I mean, they want to reach out to me, except they don't, apparently? I don't know. Does the Geldnas have more work for me? No. I guess I could just go ahead and visit the Deep Post and see if anything new happens now, and if not, I'm just gonna reload, because I'd rather not waste my time until I'm really officially expected to go there. Yeah, I don't know, this is a bit mysterious, a bit unclear. Normally, so far, it has been pretty straightforward, you know, the game has been pretty straightforward as far as, you know, what to do to complete a quest is concerned. In this case, though, I'm not sure. It almost seems like the quest marker is pointing me there by mistake. Because I definitely cannot see what else I could possibly do at this point. But oh well. Not gonna worry too much about it. Until I've been to the post, I suppose. And have confirmed that I still can't do anything there. Now, where's that person? Was she in here, actually? Esmeralda, yes. I saw the Silver Witch. Now she's entirely alert. She leans forward. Yes? What did she say? Why would I lie to her? She promised disaster if you continued your present path. She looks shocked and terrified, at first. Then she shakes her head. You know, as I sat here and waited, I realized what a fool I was. To trust a hedge witch and charlatan instead of my own instincts. I'm grateful for your aid, but I know what is wise. Okay. That seems pretty stupid. So what do you plan to do? I can return home. I can be confident and stand tall. Everything is going to be all right. Please let me give you a gift. Small, I know, but it might be useful to you. It's a flawless crystal as long as your finger. Excuse my impertinence, but please excuse me. I must prepare. Okay, a flawless crystal. Could I have gotten something better out of this if I lied to her? Maybe? Not really sure why that would be the case. But obviously I had no reason to lie to her. And it was also, of course, completely unsurprising that she ignored my advice and the witch's advice. Because that is exactly the witch's curse. Okay, sell stuff. Actually, let me just pause recording real quick and make sure everything's fine around here. I'm back, and I did not find anything out of the ordinary, so I don't know. Maybe that was next door, or who knows. For now, we're just gonna keep playing, and And try not to worry about things that I can't explain. That seems like, you know, the right thing to do. Right, we don't need this. Ah, the Geltnast dagger. Never actually looked at this. Huh. I mean, surely this is not in any way special, right? As in... I mean, clearly it's not some sort of quest item or, you know... No. I mean, the extra crit chance is nice, I guess. Technically... If I had a dedicated archer, who is primarily an archer and not only, you know, an archer in addition to mainly being a healer, I suppose I could give them this, because this does raise overall crit chance and hit chance. But, yeah. Since we don't have such a person, thanks but no thanks. Life ring, yeah, I mean, no. Nope. Thanks, but no. We have that extra scroll of life. That is amazing. Can absolutely never have enough. Never have too many of those. Ah, right. This thing. That gave the bonus to the bludgeon senseless. I mean, that's fun to use either way. But of course, without that, it's not really... It's not more powerful than Brutal Blow. And do like my bleeding. Slow is useful for sure. Weakness is useful, I guess. Confusion can be useful. Although it's not a guarantee that it's gonna disable the enemy or anything. I suppose I can still use this even without the extra bonus. And I do like the occasional poisoning that happens. I'm really not sure if it's just completely random. I suppose I have seen it happen just as his turn started, right? So I guess it seems to just happen just like the row wears down, or whatever it's called, that slows enemies around him. And not actually in response to anything. The extra hit chance, I guess, would have been nice. But I guess I'm okay with using this. It's more interesting, I think, than this. Now, of course, we're carrying way too many scrolls of all kinds with us. Way more than we need at any one given time. Well, we're gonna free up this slot here. He has one scroll of life. I guess he has a scroll of life now. Well, I think it should be enough for... Yeah, it should be enough to have 2 scrolls of life in our active inventory at any given time. That being said, he Chips tends to be the one who dies first, just because I guess he has a little bit less health than the prince and also less armor. I mean, does he though? Well, yes, actually, quite a bit less. Huh. Makes sense, I guess, since he does not use a shield at all. Right. And I can't really give him heavier armor because that's gonna just slow him down too much. Oh well. It's what it is. Still, we have way too little room in our inventory. I'm not... not super happy with this. Also, yeah, it doesn't really make sense for him to have a scroll of life. I guess I'm actually gonna give this to Ray, whose inventory is now completely full. Right, because we have this, which I never use. Have I even tried using this once? Restore 1 energy, right. Scroll of Mind, Scroll of Calling. So many of those Scrolls of Calling. I mean, what I really need to do is just stash some things away. Unfortunately, these stashes are not shared between locations. Which makes sense, but, you know. still a bit inconvenient, unfortunately. You obviously don't need to have all of those with you. And you don't need that extra scroll as well. Yeah. I guess we have some room, you know. I suppose you can have this in your extra inventory. You can replace this with, I guess, a Scroll of Mercy. Emergency healing. Wait. Okay. Just getting confused. As you do. Okay, I think we're good. I'm okay with leaving behind 2 Scrolls of Calling and a Scroll of Might. The healing potion seems a little bit silly to leave behind, but we really have so many potions and, you know, not really enough of a use for an extra one. I'd rather have some more inventory space. Right, and we also need to heal. We need to level up. My god. Ugh. Is my brain really this fried already after what has only been a relatively short episode? I mean, it goes technically at this point after all this extra inventory management, if you want to call it that. I could technically call it an episode here, but I feel like we haven't really done that much. Specifically, I want to check out the Silver Chief Mine, just because, well, it's unusual to not have any kind of quest for a relatively normal-sounding area like this. Right? I mean, I guess there have been these... I mean, there have been things like the Nameless Ruin, for example, of course, that are just somewhat hidden locations that are intentionally out of the way. But for the most part, pretty much every area is, you know, part of some quest or another. So this is just a mystery I'd like to solve. So I will. And I will sort out my skills real quick, but I'm gonna do that off camera because, you know, I feel like I've wasted enough time already. Okay, and we are ready to enter the mine. The lowlands ahead are mainly swamp. This bowl in the Cronus terrain naturally draws water, which has resulted in an ancient, deep bog. You aren't surprised to find a mine here. Bog iron, natural iron deposits generated by peat bogs, are a good source of this precious metal. A clan of the Cronus works here extracting the stuff. A nearby sign identifies this as the Silver Chief Mine. An odd name, but it's sure to have plenty of rich local history. You are more concerned with the many tracks of large beasts, which reach just outside the bowshot of the main clan hall. Okay. But there are people here, apparently still working, presumably. So it's not been completely overrun by beasts. Okay. Presumably we're gonna end up coming out of there after whatever we're gonna end up doing here. Kabayala. What a weird name. You meet the head of the clan that runs the Silver Chief Mine. She greets you with appropriate hospitality. A meal, tea, a seat near the fire. However, even by Rokash standards, she is a grim, silent woman. You pass the meal in utter silence as the younger clan members sneak up the hall to get a peek at you. All she says before the meal is, "I am Kabayala. You are allowed here. Sit and rest." Eventually, she rises, walks to the fire, and warms herself. She says, "We can talk now, Haven." Okay. Tell me about this mine. This is the Silver Chief Mine. It is my clan's legitimate claim. Kabayala's voice is deep and slow. She is extremely spare with words to outsiders. "We have had troubles." What do you mine here? "Iron. We dig the iron of the bog. We are making tunnels under us to get at more of it." Tunnels under the bog? That seems difficult and dangerous. Bog iron? Lumps of it form in these peat bogs. We can turn it into fine crownless iron. It does not anger the groves. How did this mine get its name? I don't know. The name was here before we were. How did you get this claim? We got it in fair trade. Trade? The clan here before us worked against Haven in secret during the Great Uprising. Haven found out and rooted them out. We received the claim in return for giving Haven iron. Has Haven looked after you well? No. Haven should look after its vessels. For our troubles, we went to Governor Yvette. She demanded bribes. We offered them. Still none came until you. That wasn't many words for what sounded like a long story. What sounds like a long story. Okay, enough words. I think I get the gist of it. You don't say a lot. Correct. And I respect that. Well, I'd like to know more about the Crona's Woods. From her, though? This is not the place to learn it. We dig in the swamp. Yes. There are a lot of troubles lately. So I hear. We keep to ourselves up here. We learn as little as we can. Your sacred groves are angry. That is what I'm told. The groves don't care about swamps at all. We are untouched by the rage, though we still get problems. Urasa has been killed. That news reached us. We know nothing about it. Any thoughts on why? The rumor is that he was too close to Haven. I wouldn't know. We are swamp folk. We don't take part in high politics. We just send Yvette her iron and her bribes. Well, you should definitely stop doing that and send it directly to me instead. To one of the local forts. Actually send it to the new... Well, not governor, I guess. What's he officially called, or what is his official post? The guy who's been sent to Iskale, whose name I definitely should remember. Anyway, I guess he's going to be governor soon enough. Is your mind productive now? No, we are unable to work. We told Yvette we would pay for her aid, and we went to save Highland. Did you? You're still here, apparently. What happened? We were set upon by wild beasts, rats and serpents. The old bodies in the deep swamp rose up. We didn't have the warriors to handle it. Go out in the swamp and you will see. What have you done about it? The Rokash are warriors, but we have limits. There is the smell of magic in the attacks we received. My clan is strong. We can defend ourselves from outside, but not this. We have waited long for Haven to remember us. We got you. Yes, you do. Or you did. You offer a bounty for helping you? More like a bribe, paid to the hirelings of Governor Yvette. Still, we will pay. We have no choice. Talk to Chief Gippius in Timberland Keep. That is where the bribes are distributed. Really? Chief Gippius. He did definitely not mention this place, and I talked to him. Maybe I just missed some dialogue option somewhere. It happens. But surely we can still solve the problem first, right? Okay. I mean, I was wondering if the fact that we did not have a quest for this was simply for having missed it. Wherever I was supposed to get it. That's locked. Okay. Well, let's see if I'm allowed to proceed here. Apparently so. Spear rats, barrel rats, vapor rats. Nothing too unusual here. Although potentially nasty. We'll see. Always nice when the game allows me to open with a fireball, though. I could have sworn I included that spear rat, but I guess not. Okay, you're unfortunately not going to die. Let's make sure that you do, actually. Okay. Okay, they can confuse. Good to know. Probably knew that at some point. But at least we should be safe from poison, that's something. Gassy, okay. Oops, nothing here. That's the button I meant to press. And I keep going. More reds. Okay, Scourging Horror. Oh. Okay, that's slightly different. Do we get some sort of message about this? No? I guess not. Okay, we slowed it. Can't quite reach it. Vulnerable. Okay. And we have some swamp zombies. The slow variety, I like that. But it doesn't seem like any of the other enemies are actually aware of us quite yet. So let's change that. Also let them come to us. No, won't be able to reach the red and melee, but that was good enough, of course. Oh, he's... Huh. What? Okay, I guess the buffs are about to run out on everyone. Just happened to happen on him first. Unrelated to the fact that he also was poisoned. That keeps going for 4 more turns. Wow, it's some potent poison. And speaking of poison, we actually resisted, never mind. Okay, that went pretty well, I would say. Save, drink a potion, 16. You know what? I was getting ready to reload if I didn't get a good potion roll, but honestly, that was good enough. Okay. Zombies, you say. Fungal zombie. Okay. Also slow. In fact, so slow that I feel like we should not have much trouble with these. As in, we should be able to mostly pick them off before they get a chance to do anything. Cleave, very good. Well, those did do something. Probably should have healed, but... In fact, I'm gonna do it now. Okay, slow it down just like that. And I guess no more poison? Assuming we can kill these quickly. Well, that was dumb. But we did get lucky after all. Okay, we got more zombies. A lot more zombies. Protecting some sort of treasure, so... Oh, hi there. But surely all of these enemies on the surface here aren't the actual problem, right? Because they... The lady with a weird name did say that they're, you know, using tunnels underneath the bog for their mining operation. So surely those tunnels must actually exist for us to enter and free of the infestation. But we'll see. Okay, there's more poison spray. Of course, they both get poisoned as well. Which is fine, of course, because we're doing just fine in terms of resources. If only I'd paid attention. I want to say these two have attacked most recently, so I'll kill this one first. Nope, never mind. I guess I remembered wrong. That was decent. And was it worth it? I guess. Maybe. Giant huntsman. I suppose it is pretty large. Howling direwolf, cursed web spinners. Save the game, I guess. Oh, you're still immobile. That's actually annoying. Should have waited that out. In fact, absolutely should do that. Okay. I mean, it's mostly waited out. And a buff here, just in case there are more enemies around the corner. Okay, this thing is actually really tanky. Could this be the boss around here? Could it be this easy? I don't know. So far it seems like we might not actually be going underground. Really not sure though. Could go either way. Ah. The spiders have indeed noticed us. Okay. Heal him, attack, and hopefully we'll get a chance to cure that fear. We do. Free mind. There you go. Okay, got a bunch more spiders here. Actually, where did the small spider come from? Must have been summoned. I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. Yeah, okay. I see now. Guess we should deal with those. I mean, this wolf is probably just gonna die from bleeding, isn't it? It should, actually. If it's 12 damage per stack, we should be good. Take out one of those. There we go, 55. From 4 stacks for 55 damage, that doesn't really add up, does it? But I guess dead is dead. Right. Rush forward. Deal with the source of the summonings. Mobile, okay. But of course it does not mean that you can't still do this. Well, there's definitely room for some actual boss here. Ah, now he can't move. It's fine. Obviously used up a lot of energy for this fight already. So I'd rather finish it without investing any more. Ah, so close. What? Okay. That went alright, I guess. Everyone's pretty much fully healed. Atantuo has lost a lot of energy, but apart from that, not so bad. Okay, this path is blocked, but there was never anything useful there to begin with. We have a building here, so there might actually be an access underground. You round the corner and get a good look at the front of the mine's drying shed. The mine's drying shed. You see two things of great interest. A young man in robes is standing at the door of the shed. He looks very surprised to see you. He ducks back through the door before you get a good look. Past him you see a horrifying animal tangle. Several enormous giant rats, their tails tied together. It's a rat king, brought here to terrorize the mine. When the rats see you, they shriek. The water around you starts to bubble. Shapes begin to swim out of the filthy muck. Oh. Burrow rats, specifically. Okay. It's not that bad. Oops, that's not the button I meant to press. Never mind. Okay, crit for 10 damage. I guess I can live with that. Okay, there's a lot more of those. Oh, a lot more. And this is the Red King? Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting. I'm guessing they'll actually... Well, they must stay like this. Maybe they're just immobile. But it would be fun if they'd be capable of moving just, you know, as one unit, basically. Wonder how the game would actually handle that, just in terms of the engine. But I guess just making sure that it cannot move at all would solve that problem. Well, since it does seem like we're dealing with the actual boss of the area here. Well, there's still whoever put the Red King here, I guess. The guy who just escaped into that building, but with any luck, he's not going to be so hard to deal with. Okay, they can be stunned, but they will also keep summoning more burrow rats, I guess. Guess you have to deal with this rat here. Meanwhile, you guys are just gonna deal maximum damage to all of these rats. Seems like the best course of action. More poison. Okay. You actually managed to free yourself, but still keep attacking. Actually, if you stand here and do this, it's even more effective. Okay, got more summons here. Oh, actually, well, that still works. And that was actually the last of her mana. I was not paying attention at all. We'll see. If I was too careless with my resources here, or if we're still gonna be good. I should probably also have healed a little bit. That being said, the first components of the wrecking should start dying here any moment. There we go. You're not dead somehow. Okay. Well, go ahead and heal. There we go. $45. And dead. Okay. No special message about having killed the Red King. I guess the real master is obviously the person inside. All of the rats in the Red King are finally dead. The bubbling water calms. The beasts on the surface have been dispatched. Some of the precious bog iron can now be safely claimed. You can return now and report a partial victory. The mines below you, alas, are still held by an unknown enemy. Ah, okay, so this is another two-parter. You know, that's actually perfect, because we kind of do need to recover. And, you know, I also want to end this episode, so yeah, actually that worked out pretty much perfectly. I wouldn't mind a shortcut to open here, though. That definitely would be convenient. From this side of the growth, blocking the road, you can see a path through. You grab a sickle and chop at it, soon you have cleared a proper path. Fair enough. Now just to quickly see what's what in here. Okay, we get something, a glorious ring. Stun resist, curse resist, and 5% speed penalty? Yeah, thanks but no thanks. Scroll of Mercy. More scrolls. Thanks, I guess. I mean, I suppose I could just use some of them. Yes, I know. But... oh well. I can also keep stashing more of them away and, you know, if I really do need them, then I'll have plenty. I mean, the stun resist obviously no one needs anymore at this point. Curse resist would be nice, but not at a 5% speed penalty, so yeah, no. That's just not good enough. We can head underground. You enter the mines, long shafts dug out of the bog and reinforced with heavy timbers. You don't see any signs of silver mining, just piles of bog iron kept in storage. The source of the Silver Chief mine's name remains a mystery. In the shadows you hear more hissing and growling. The remaining beasts have hidden down here, along with their mysterious master. Oh. Okay, so there are more things to fight, but it definitely did sound like the game wanted me to do this in 2 separate steps. And we unlocked the shortcut, if nothing else, so... I cleared out the nearby swamp. Cabiala nods. The surface swarms are safer now. We can collect some iron. Chief Gippius in Timberland Keep will get the bribe, and some might be shared with you. It is not the end of our problems, though. How can I enter the tunnels? We have a shed to the north for storing and baking the ore. There's a ladder into the depths there. I don't know what you'll find. Well, we'll see. Can I get another bribe? When we can produce iron in the caves, Timberland Keep will get its share. You can claim it there. Okay. Well, I suppose I will go ahead and rest and return. And we're gonna clear out the rest of this place, the caves underneath, the next time. I suppose while I'm back at the keep, I could go ahead and talk to Gippius to officially pick up the quest and see how I missed that. Maybe I just didn't talk to him about everything because I didn't want to talk to him anymore. You know, what with him being one of Yvette's pawns, basically. I mean, technically, well, yes, one of her pawns, but also her uncle, I believe. Maybe I was just fed up with dealing with that unpleasant family. So yeah, I guess that would explain how I maybe missed out on that quest. Either way, another problem, of course. But yeah, I need the rest anyway, so we'll head there and resume our exploration, our extermination here next time. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.